Muy buenos chicos, chicas, reyes, reinas, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo para el canal. Hoy continuamos con la misión de Monsat, Hálito del viento, no sé qué, no sé cuánto. Ayer estuvimos hablando, estuvimos aquí comiendo, cenando, todos juntos, aguantando los chistes de Cino. Y pues nos quedamos en que a Saracosa se le estaba quemando la comida. Entonces vamos a ver qué tal va. Vamos a ver.
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
¿Pero y la comida?
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
No es demasiada importancia.
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
Yo también me he dado cuenta.
Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's the one who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
Sé cómo salir de dudas.
Uh-huh.
Vuelve en un rato.
Right!
Alright, let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime.
Vamos a ir a buscar a Venti, ¿no? Me imagino.
We're back.
Uy, pues no.
Oh, what a
O
shame.
bueno, sí. No.
You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
No, tío, que nadie tiene ahí mismo la cabeza con un bombo, ¿eh?
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for
Sí, yo
some
también.
reason.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Al dragón del este.
Tomorrow morning.
Ah, se refiere al Storm Terror.
And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you!
Hostias, Eula, pero se te han quitado el puesto en el banner. ¿Me ha entrado, no? Te han quitado el puesto en el banner. Te lo ha quitado Senge. O Ayaka.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
Pues si alguien no lo ha entendido, Eula, ¿vale? Todo el mundo decía que Eula iba a salir en este banner, ¿sabéis? Todo el mundo pensaba que Eula iba a salir en el banner de 3.5 porque Mika es un support físico y Eula es física. Pero luego cuando revelaron los banners, Eula no estaba. Estaba Senge y Ayaka.
That's an outrider for you.
Y es una pena porque Eula realmente aparece en el evento. Es decir, Eula perfectamente podría haber aparecido en el banner. Pero no, no aparece.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Vamos a que nos quitan a Cole.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
Sí, debemos guardar energía.
All right, I'll start packing up.
Recogen entre todos y se despiden bajo la oscuridad de la
You're
noche.
gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
Exacto, bingo.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh?
El bardo de
Knowing
pacotillas
him,
Venti.
we should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move.
Vale, pues a la taberna. Básicamente vamos a ir a por Venti para preguntarle lo de la nota, ¿sabéis? Porque es que no sé si lo han mencionado en este episodio, creo que sí. Pero básicamente en el episodio anterior, Saracrosa se encontró... No, creo que fue Colei, que se encontró en un libro de niños una nota sobre una profecía o algo así. Algo que está aquí. Y vamos a preguntarle a Venti, que es el que más sabe, por así decirlo. Entre comillas. Mira, aquí emborrachándose.
been a while. Paimon called it tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
Le cuentan a Venti acerca de la profecía misteriosa.
So, what do you make of it?
Sí, ¿alguna idea?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two.
Y ya que estamos, también un par de bendiciones.
A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen.
Buah, ya sé quién es, tío.
Also, I happen to know where this lantern is.
Creo que ya sé quién es.
Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
Creo que es Alice, ¿verdad? La que ha escrito esto. Yo creo que esto lo ha escrito Alice para dárselo a Klee, su hija. Pues alguien no lo sabe, pues Alice es la madre de Klee, ¿vale? Que se supone que es como una maga, por así decirlo, es como una bruja o algo así.
A flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the bad news first, I guess.
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff first?
Yo personalmente también prefiero escuchar la mala. Yo prefiero escuchar primero la mala para luego suavizarla con la buena, ¿sabéis? Pero bueno. Paimon, ve al grano.
Oh, alright then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news!
¿Cómo?
Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
Joder.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed.
Uy, mirad aquí. Timadeus está escuchando, ¿eh? Timadeus nos está escuchando para hacerse él con el acertijo.
So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
Oye, vamos a ver, vosotros es que yo estoy ya, que no sé si soy yo que soy esquizofrénico o cosa. Vosotros estáis diciendo que son 2 frases, bueno, una frase y media, y que ha hablado como 5 minutos, ¿verdad? Es que yo a veces alucino porque digo, joder, si es que lleva media hora hablando y yo ya he leído todo, si es que no hay más que leer.
Whoa, whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world?
Una flor que no proviene de este mundo.
Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the wind bloom?
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The wind bloom doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the wind bloom doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
Hasta un reloj roto da bien la hora 2 veces al día.
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
¿Cómo? Aquí un par de días.
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her.
Entendido.
Alright. Thanks so much.
Vale, o sea que tenemos que ir a buscar la flor que no existe en este mundo. Ojo, se ha acabado ya el... Ojo, ya tenemos los minijuegos. Vale, a ver, vamos a verlos. Tienda del evento, a ver qué dan. ¿Y la espada? Canje exclusivo. ¿Y la espada? ¿Y esto qué es? Objeto de refinar. Ah, vale, esto es para refinar el... Y tan solo te deja comprar uno. Ah, no, aquí te dan 3 y aquí 4. Y aquí 4. Bueno, no está mal. ¿Y esto? Globo plano detallado para fabricar un globo de rollo. Pero esto... Esto luego serviría para algo, me imagino, ¿no? Bueno, da igual. Y la espada, no hay... Encuentros floriales. Hostia, ¿qué acabo de hacer? Fabuloso. La animación dura 20 minutos, ¿o qué? Vale, este es el modo historia, ¿verdad? Vale, tiene 3 partes. Este se desbloquea en... Ostras, tío. No lo voy a poder grabar todo de seguido, entonces. Bueno, creo que mañana también tengo un rato libre. Pero es que no sé. Bueno, da igual. Lo iré mirando. A ver, ¿y esto? Ya que estoy, no, lo miro todo. Vale, estos son los minijuegos. Y claro, no nos enseña nada porque tendremos que ir hasta allí, ¿no? Pero, ¿y la espada dónde nos la dan? Ahí he visto que nos daban una foto. Vale, imagino que nos la darán aquí, ¿no? Puede ser. Porque en la tienda no hay nada. En la tienda no está la espada. Así que nos la darán en el modo historia, imagino. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado, que lo hayáis disfrutado. Busca el puente. Bueno, pero eso lo vamos a hacer en el episodio de mañana. Espero que os haya gustado, que os haya entretenido. Y nada, gracias por ver. Adiós.